Go live, go live, go live, go live. Hello, hello, hello. We go live right now across YouTube. Here we go. You are live. Here we go. There we go. Started up. Okay, so hold on, everybody. What's this saying? Right. I'm getting all sorts of messages popping up. I'll get onto that in a moment, everybody. So, anyway, we're going live across YouTube right now. It's GavsWeatherVids for a Wednesday evening. That's from me. Thanks, YouTube. It's GavsWeatherVids for a Wednesday evening. Go live across YouTube and live across the world right now with our 10 to 14 day live stream. So we are going to be here for the next hour. The first part of the stream, we're going to be going through the live chat. I'll be shouting you out along the way, taking questions, etc, etc, etc. And then the second part of the stream, that's when we're going to do our 10 to 14 day. We will do everything, or we will do everything that we would do in a regular 10 to 14 day video. The only difference is that we're doing it live, but as soon as the stream finishes, of course, people will be able to watch it back on demand. They'll be able to watch it back on demand and as a regular live stream. Now, there's quite a significant change that's happened, so I don't think this is going to go down very well. I suspect with a lot of people, but I've been getting messages over the past year or so where YouTube have been telling me you can insert ads, as the live stream's been going along, and I've always been turning that off and saying we're not going to insert ads. Well, YouTube have now decided to take that out of my hands. So, through this live stream, you may well find yourself being subjected to advertisements. Hopefully they will be skippable, so you only get the first 5 seconds and then you'll be able to skip on. But I'm afraid there's nothing I can do about it other than turning off the ads altogether, and I'd rather not do that as the advertisements are paying for the paying for the channel, partly, along with all of the other revenue streams. So I would rather not turn off the ads altogether, but I would rather not have ads, playing through the stream. So we'll see what happens, and hopefully it won't be too intrusive. Hopefully it won't interrupt you too much, but I'm not overly happy about it. I would prefer not to be having all of you subjected to advertisements, video ads through the stream itself. I mean, at the beginning and at the end is fine, but I'd rather not have it through the stream. But as I say, YouTube are taking it out of my hands, So thanks, YouTube, for that, and we'll just have to see how we get on. We'll see how it goes, and if it becomes too intrusive, then we'll probably have to think again. Right, okay, so that's that announcement done. We'll see how things go with that. If everyone says thanks to our moderators on the live stream who's in with us tonight, I think it's just Paul at the moment. So if everybody says thanks to Paul for moderating, James and SB will be along a little bit later on as well. So thank you so much to our lovely moderators for moderating on the live stream tonight. We are at 32 concurrent viewers with 11 likes on the live stream. So if you could smash the like button, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for doing that. And to be honest, I never understand why people think it's a good idea to put ads where they annoy people. It tends to put me off buying the thing being advertised. It is very annoying. I mean, it's down to YouTube, it's down to YouTube, and they did let me, turn that off. Over the past year, they've been trying to get me to put ads in the middle of the stream, and I've been, turning that off, been saying we're not going to put, we're not going to be put, Lee, goodness gracious me, Lee Stevens. Do you know, though, Lee, that the advertisements you see are largely down to things that you search for on Google and that actually. So I wonder what you've been looking at, Lee. I wonder what... No, so the way the ads work, and is that YouTube places them, themselves, and their AI should do it in. So, like when I do the long range videos. When I put the breaks in, where I say we'll have a break there and we'll come back in a couple of seconds and whatnot, I am always hoping that in those breaks is where YouTube's AI will place the ads, but they will see the there's a little gap there, and ads will be placed there, so in a non-intrusive position, if you get what I mean. But it is primarily down, the way that ads work, primarily down to YouTube. They decide where the best places are to put the advertisements in. The advertisements are paying for me to have the channel, so, partly, along with channel membership, etc., etc., etc. Obviously, I have to pay my bills, and I have to eat and put food on the table myself, just like everybody else has to do. So the advertisements are important for me to be able to do this job. But as I say, I would rather not have the advertisements through the middle of the live stream. But they're taking it out of my hands. Nothing really I can do about it other than turning off ads on the streams altogether. And that would be a significant loss of money, because it will, I don't mind the ads at the beginning and the end of the live stream. But anyway, we'll see how we get on. We'll see how we get on with it. And if it starts becoming a nuisance, then we'll see what happens. Right, okay, so if everybody can say thanks to our moderator, see James doing our checks as well, if everybody say thanks to James and Paul for moderating on the stream, that would be amazing. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. At 42 concurrent viewers with 16 likes on the live stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Right, with all of that said, I reckon we're going to start going through the live chat now. So let's do that, shall we? Yes, let's do that. Right, okay, so the first person in with us tonight was James Jukebox 2. Hello to James Jukebox. Thank you so much for being here, my friend. Hello there to you, my friend. We got Mark in with us, Mark Connection from Gavin. Do you think it's a bad sign and signs of a PV of doom this winter with the Indian Ocean being very positive? Yeah, positive phase of the IOD. We'll have to wait and see how it evolves. Mark's saying it's still early days, case of wait and see. We'll have to wait and see how it evolves. I do know that the positive phase of the Indian Ocean dipole is powering up. We had that in 2019-2020. It is combined with the El Nino as well this time, of course. So we shall see what happens. Mark saying, Gavin, when sea surface temperatures are in a way like El Nino or positive IOD, is it normally springtime when they start changing? Yes, well, I'm not sure about the IOD. I'm not quite sure how that works, but like the ENSO effect will go back to ENSO neutral as we go into the spring, most likely. Sometimes you get like a 2-year event, but I think the El Nino will probably go back to ENSO neutral in the spring. Hold on. Sorry, everyone. Matthew Orchard, hello to you, my friend. Good evening. Good evening, all. It's been a mild and dry, cloudy day here. The daylight is fading fast. Any signs of snow yet, Gav? No sign of it, my friend. We, in fact, might get some more warm weather, I should say, in the title with this 10 to 14 day, more warmth in October. With question mark, we might get more warmth next week, actually. So we're going to have a look at all the data in the second part of this live stream. Hello to Michael McLeod. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Mark and Gavin. I think with El Nino, it'll be interesting to see what happens next year with it in spring. Like 2006-7 when it flipped to La Nina, you got a cool summer. Yeah, we might remember you don't always get a La Nina after an El Nino. Sometimes you will just go back to ENSO neutral. Can get like a 2-year El Nino as well. More often than not, you will get a cold event. You get a La Nina after an El Nino, but it's not guaranteed. Not every year has that. So it'll be a case of, as ever, being my market, it'll be a case of wait and see. Like saying, Gavin, well, Gavin, the storm arrived, but wasn't too bad. No, it's been all right here actually. Well, I wasn't expecting much. It's more out into the Irish Sea and that. But Mark said rain arrived and strong winds came after I got home. There means by 10 a.m. tomorrow going to Liverpool. Hope bevies. Let's do this again. After I got home, Gavin, the storm arrived, but wasn't too bad for me. Was in the shop when the rain arrived with strong winds and came after I got home. Just hope bevies by 10 a.m. tomorrow going to Liverpool. But pubs, you go to pubs at 10 a.m. Mark. Fly me. Even I wouldn't go that early. You have a nice time, my friend, but don't have to don't have too many. You'll be rolling around Liverpool by lunchtime. You have a lovely time, my friend. I'll be listening to Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven before the string started. And Matthew said I live not too far away from Les Zepp, official tribute band, a whole lot of lead. Oh right, okay, that sounds interesting. Matthew, that's as close as anybody's going to get to revival because they don't get on, do they? Like, who is Led Zeppelin? It's Robert Plant and Jimmy Page, isn't it? They don't get on, I don't think so. There'll never be a Led Zeppelin reunion, so a tribute is about as close as anybody's ever going to get to that, I think. Mark saying, Gavin, a week tomorrow I'm going to my cousin's studio again to record more songs, doing Beatles, lovely. We'll email them to you if you haven't listened to it. That sounds great, yeah, I'll look out for that, Mark. You're a great singer, so I'm sure that will be absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much, my friends. I'll check them out when you send them to. We're getting close to 60 Kincopias with 21 likes on the live stream. If you could give us a like, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, everybody. Dear Matt. Hello to Chris A. Good evening to Chris. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Hello to Anne Smith as well. Thank you so much, Anne. And we've got Paul James with us too. Thank you so much to Chris, Anne, and also to moderator Paul. Thank you so much to our lovely, lovely spanners for being with us tonight. Martin Gavin. The heading is more warmth into October. If that happens, could it be due to the El Nino? Doesn't El Nino give you more warm weather than cold weather? It might be, although we have had very warm autumns in past, like 2011, it's a very warm autumn. That was La Nina, actually. So again, it's always very difficult to know what's driving what. El Nino might be partly responsible. It could be down to the warmth that got in the Atlantic Ocean, etc., etc., etc. It could just be one of those random things. It could be the current warming phase that we're in. So as ever, it's always very difficult to pin down any one particular event. But we do tend to see very warm conditions, while there's an El Nino going on. That's one of the things that we do note, that while there's an El Nino going on. Like we had December 2015, a record-breaking warm December. We had February 1998, which was nearly a record-breakingly warm February, etc., etc. So you do tend to find that when an El Nino's going on, the temperature kind of spikes a little bit. But again, it's always very difficult to know, would that have happened if there was an El Nino going on or not? It's always very difficult to know. Right, okay, where are we in the live chat? Where are we? I've been making a little bit more progress. Where are we? Okay, hello to Steffi Adcock. Thank you so much, Steph, for being on the live stream tonight. Hope you've had a lovely day, Steffi. Hello to Guy Morley. Hi, Guy. Evening, Gav. Hope you're keeping well, my friend. I'm doing all right. Thank you, Guy. Thank you so much for being here. Anne Smith saying, hoping that the worst of the wind will miss York. It's no worse than breezing at the moment. You might get it as the low pulls off actually in the east and the northeast there, as the low sort of pulls out into the North Sea. You might get it later tonight. Won't be as bad as it is up the Irish Sea at the moment, but you might get a bit of a push down the North Sea as below moves away later on. Hello to Lee Stevens. Thank you so much, Lee, for being here. Good evening to Laura Johnson. Thank you so much, Laura. Good evening, Gav, and everyone. Close, slight breeze with no impact from Storm Agnes as expected here. We've not been impacted by Storm Agnes either, Laura, we have not. Hello to Trevor Hall. Thank you so much to Trevor for being here. We've got Monty on the line as well. Good evening to Monty Pio. Thank you so much for being here. Tom Musler. Hi, Gab. Very close to record September 16.9 or 17. I'd say we'll be doing my live stream over the weekend. I'll look out for it, Tom. Thank you so much for being here, my friend. Jace, hello to my good friend Jace72, Jason Stebbins. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Jace has got his GavsWeatherVids Lightning t-shirt and looks very, very cool, don't you, Jace, in it? I'm really pleased with how that's come out. Thank you so much, my friend, for being on the live stream tonight. Hello to Terry Chambers. Good evening, Terry. Hi, Gab. How did you start doing WeatherVids, and how long have you been doing this? I have been doing all of this since 2012, Terry. So I started on my original channel, the Gavin Partridge channel, in early 2012, like in January of 2012, and yes, I've been doing it for like 11 and a half years now. I think that's right, isn't it? And how did I start? You know, just initially the first thing I did was just sat in front of a little camera, you know, a little microphone camera. It's like a little camera, you know, no bigger than that. And I was very bad at it, but I sort of progressed on, obviously. Started installing software of that. The first thing was I used to watch Joe Bastardi back when he was with AccuWeather, of course, behind a paywall. Now is at Weatherbell, but back in the day, he used to be, back in the 2000s, he used to work for a company, AccuWeather.com, and so he's like the originator of weather videos, you know. And then there's Simon Keeling as well. So Simon is with Weather Online and WeatherWeb. So no, he became like a British Joe Bastardi, I suppose. So those were the two that sort of inspired me. And then after that, you know, I thought, well, I saw Simon Keeling doing his videos through December 2010, through the December to Remember, and I thought, well, that would be fun. You know, imagine being able to do weather forecasting on YouTube and that during a freeze such as December 2010. So I thought, well, I'll have a little try at that. And I was very poor to start off with, but gradually I got better. You know, I installed like screen recording software so people would be able to see the charts, and I worked out how to combine that with the webcam and that. And you know, it's just been a gradual progression. There's never a plan. I just started off messing around, really having fun and seeing whether I could do it, and I found that I could do it actually, which I was quite surprised about. I thought I would, especially after like the first few videos with that little camera thing. I thought, you know, I wouldn't be able to do it, but gradually I got better at it. And that leads us to where we are now. In 2014, so in 2012, I got like personal channel, and then I started GavsWeatherVids.com, the website. And then in 2014, I created the GavsWeatherVids YouTube channel that we're currently on, so that would, you know, connect to the website. I'll have both the website and the channel in the GavsWeatherVids name, and that's how we've done it, you know. And it's been a progression, and there've been missteps along the way, as there always is with these things, but generally, it's gone great, and I can't complain, you know, about the reception I've had. So thank you so much, Terry, for your question, and I hope that answers it. Thank you so much, my friend. Hello to Sam Parker. Good evening, Sam. Thank you so much for being on live stream tonight. We're at 55 concurrent viewers, by the way, with 23 likes on the stream. Please give us a like. Thank you so much for doing that. We will be bringing you our 10 to 14 day in around 10 minutes or so's time. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Right, Mark's saying, they drive you mad, being ads on YouTube, trying to watch and then some ad comes on. Pain it is. It is a little bit, but it is helping to pay content creators, Mark. So if it wasn't for the advertisements, then a lot of content creators would be stuck, you know. So the advertisements is a double-edged sword, as most things are in life. They can be a pain, but also they are, the important side of them is that they're helping to pay for the content. I suspect if there wasn't the advertisements, you would find a lot of channels, you know, disappearing or going behind paywalls or things like that. Probably. So the ads, I mean, the ads could be a nuisance, yes, but they are also important to helping people, you know, helping people to pay for what they're doing. You know, content creators have to pay their bills. They have to put their food on the table, just like everybody else has to do. So the ads are important from that perspective. Hello to Peter. Thank you so much, my friend. Good evening, Gav. Can't wait to find out this year's September CT. Maybe 17 degrees, possibly. Will we be able to hold on into the 17s? I wonder. Okay, Anne Smith, gonna be watching on Chrome at the moment. If ads arise, I will switch to Brave, which blocks them. Will you, Anne? So, well, that's not very good for me, is it? That's not very good for me, and, you know, being able to pay my bills and that. So, I would rather you didn't do that, Anne, but of course it is down to you. If you want to do that, then you can, you know, but, it's not going to be very helpful for Gav. Hello to, I'll have a shout out, Monty. Hope you have a shout out, Monty. Hello to Monty Pyro. Good evening to Mark. Good evening to Mark Bogan. Hello, Gabby, everybody. Hope you're well. Thank you so much to Mark Bogan. Yeah, I'm great, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. Hello to John Harvey as well. Good evening, John. Thank you so much for being here, my friend. How are you, Mark? I hope you're doing all right, my friend. Been a little while since I've noticed you on stream, so thank you so much for being here. Hello to John. Hello to John Harvey as well. Good evening. Thank you so much for being here. Hello to G Dad. Good evening, G. Thank you so much for being on our live stream tonight. Okay. Mark is saying hello to PJ. Oh, Paul James, right, okay. I wouldn't knew that was. I thought we got someone. I don't recognise a PJ. But no, that's Paul James, isn't it? Right, hello to G Dad. Thank you so much for being here. John Harvey, random question. Is it possible to be settled in a westerly setup? Yeah, you can get the Azores High building into northern and western parts of Europe. So that is distinctly possible. Yes, it is. But in winter, so that's very possible in the summer in particular. You know, you can get that pattern going on for quite some time. But in the winter, of course, you're going to have a jet stream sort of barreling in, you know, barreling into the high. So it will kind of start push behind southwards a lot of the time. So it will be difficult to sustain a high pressure in a westerly setup in the winter, but it is possible, you know, it is possible. And in summer, it actually happens quite a lot. Actually happens quite a lot in the summer. Okay, let's come down. Let's have a look. Hello to Zoe Allen. Thank you so much, Zoe. Are we going to have snow this winter, 2024? I wonder, Zoe. We're at 60 in Kirkby with 25 likes on live stream. Yeah, you could give us a like. It would be amazing. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Yeah, I wonder, Zoe. Are we? We shall see. That's what we're doing winter updates for, I suppose, to try and find out, you know, but let's wait and see. James Baker, how to you, my friend? I think El Nino would be, if it is going to be colder here in the UK and Australia, as my brother lives there, for very warm temperatures. Okay, that's fine, James. I'm not really sure what you're saying there, my friend. But I think you're saying it might be warm or cold in the UK and Australia. Thank you so much, James, for being here. Right, okay, let's come down. Let's have a look. Right, let's come down. Let's come down, Out to Peter. Thank you so much, Peter, for being on the live stream. 20 degrees here, being humid today. It's not been overly humid here, but it has been quite warm. Let's put it that way. Mark's in Gavin. I don't drink alcohol at 10 a.m. Oh, right, okay. I'm out going to Liverpool at 10 a.m. But going to go to the pubs at lunchtime in the afternoon. Oh, right, okay. I'm with you. I was only teasing. I've just been mischievous, Mark. I've been a little bit mischievous. Hello to the best of Sweden. Thank you to TBOS for being on our live stream. Tonight. Good evening to Graham Doolan as well. Hi, Gav Paul. Oh, Gav, is it possible? This current warm spell we have been experiencing have been down to the tropical storms in the Atlantic. I suspect, yes, like the big season that we've been getting, in terms of the tropical storm and hold on. That's better. Yes, Graham, I suspect that the big season that we've been getting in terms of tropical storms and or hurricanes has added a lot of extra and additional warmth to the North Atlantic and to northern parts of Europe. So if it hadn't been for those, I doubt this September would have been as warm as it currently is. That said, in 2006, which is the warmest September on CNC record up to now, in 2006, we didn't have a particularly active hurricane season, and we still had an exceptionally, record-breakingly warm September. So, again, it is always very difficult to know what's causing what. But I reckon, yes, probably we have seen extra and additional warmth being pumped into the North Atlantic and into Northern Europe via these tropical storms and or hurricanes and whatnot. Probably yes. Chris A, hello to you, my friend. Have I shouted you out yet, Chris? Saying enjoy the pub, Mark Ganesh. I think Mark will. Hello to Sam Parker. Did you see the storm? Had a sting jet in the Atlantic. Luckily didn't happen overland. Yes, I heard about that. Luckily, luckily you got away with it more or less. I think some parts of Southern Ireland have been quite significantly hit. And Spiritual Saints also had a sting jet. Seemed to be due to fractured front. Peter, this summer reminds me of a glass bowl with the rain collecting during midsummer, but June and September dazzling warmth and summer sun from around. That's very poetical, Peter. Very, very poetical. Well done, my friend. And I can see the connection. Yes, I can. To a glass bowl. Hello to Mark again. Saying I was watching your videos from 2012 last week. I know you was, Mark. You had no comments or likes, but I gave you a like on it last week. Thank you so much, my friend. That's very kind of you to do that. Yeah, nobody watching, man. Nobody was watching. Back in, a few people were, but basically nobody was watching when I was starting in 2012. It does take you a while to build up. Mark's in Gavin, it's the 10th anniversary next year since you started your website. I'll be having a celebration. Now, probably not. No, it's the 10th anniversary. No, it's the 10th anniversary next year since I started the GavsWeatherVids YouTube channel, Mark. So we might have a celebration for that. That will be like in March of 2024. 10 years, a full decade of GavsWeatherVids YouTube channel. It was March 2012 that I started GavsWeatherVids.com. So Mark Logan's been given a great explanation of the sting jet today on his upload, so J72. So check out Mark's vid if you want an explanation about sting jets, everybody. Shall we quickly share Mark's channel? We could do that, couldn't we? But I think most of GavsWeatherVids audience are now subscribed to Mark anyway. But if anybody isn't subscribed to lovely Mark, then here is Mark Logan's channel. So there we go, in the live chat. Have a look at Mark's latest video. We've got a good explanation about the sting jet. So I'll be checking that out myself a little bit later on. Probably. We're at 63 concurrent viewers with 28 likes on the stream. If you could give us a like, thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Thanks so much. Thank you so much for doing that. Right, okay, take a few more from the live chat, and then we will start. Oh, we're at 70 concurrent viewers now, 29 likes on the stream. Please smash the like button and let YouTube know that you enjoy my live stream. That would be amazing if you could all do that. Thank you so much. We will be screen capturing our 10 to 14 day very soon now. Very, very soon. Michael McLeod, imagine the subs you will put on Gab if we had a month like December to remember. Imagine another December 2010. Yeah, it'd be epic. Epic for the channel. It'd be epic for me. I would love it. I would love it, you know, to be able to forecast for a genuinely cold winter, but the weather gods have got to play ball with it. That's the trouble. The weather gods have got to play ball with it. James Baker, what was the most weather moment you saw early in life, either on BBC Weather or ITV? I mean, I'm old, so I've seen a lot. James. I've seen a lot of weather. Hello to Jonathan Stockley. Thank you so much, Jonathan, for being here. Anne, sorry, Gav, I get very intrusive. Okay, Anne, that's fine. That's fine, Anne. Yeah, hi to Jonathan Stockley. Thank you so much for being here. Good evening, Gav. Everyone very stormy here today. You're up in the west, aren't you? So that's epic. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Sam Parker, the storm was hitting 120 in the Atlantic, just a couple of 100 miles off island. We've got away with it, really, haven't we, this? Could have been very nasty, very, very nasty. So, I mean, it's still pretty bad, but, you know, for those areas in Ireland, in the far west and northwest, etc. But I think it could have been a lot worse. I think I've been quite lucky, actually, to get away with it. Right, hello to Wayne Mercer. Come on when you can. I don't know, but anyway, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Wayne, for being here. Always great to see new names in the live chat. Please make sure you're subscribed to our channel. Thank you so much for doing that, Wayne. TBOS at GavsWeatherVids. Even Gav, do you think winter outlook is pretty much the same for the UK and Scandinavia? Probably not. Scandinavia will tend to be colder, but the UK, most of the time, of course, especially the further north you go into Scandinavia. But that said, we do share similarities. So yes, you know, we do share those similarities with our pattern. But Scandinavia will be significantly colder. Okay. Darth Vader has arrived! So much Darth Vader been on live stream tonight. That's epic. Thank you so much, Darth, for being here. Darth's got a bit of lag, I think. Have you tried refreshing? Darth? I'm sorry to hear that you're suffering from some lag tonight on our live stream. Right, okay. What's going on with my voice? Hold on, everybody. Woo! Lovely live stream. We've got Lee Stevens and Paul James here with us. So I hope you keep them in line, Steffi. Hope you keep them in line. Hello to Abdul Farouk. Hello, my friend. Hello, Gav. What's your gut instinct say about winter? I'm hoping for a cold one with snow. My gut instinct really is mild, I have to say, at the moment. Due to quite a lot that's going on. That said, I could be wrong. We're very early in the winter updates, but my starting point at the moment, early on in winter updates, is for a mild winter, potentially a very mild winter. But as I say, we are early on. You know, we are early on in the winter updates and whatnot. Darby saying the leaves are going a little yellow and colder in the morning. Still a little too warm around lunch. It's been a very warm autumn here so far, as you know, Dove. We're still waiting. We're still waiting for autumn. It's more autumnal in October, really. No, it's more autumnal in July, really, but it has been here over the past month or so. Hello to Suit. It's going to be Suit's birthday in 3 days. Happy birthday to Suit. We won't be live streaming on your birthday. So, do you want a birthday shout out now or on Sunday? It's up to you, Sue. I don't mind. But if everybody say happy birthday to Sue, that would be absolutely fantastic. Right, hello to Sean Partridge. No relation. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to Sean Partridge for being here to Asia Major. Hello, Gavin, everyone. Hope you're doing okay. It's very windy here in the southwest with heavy rain. Agnes has arrived in the west and in the southwest, I think. Definitely. TBOS, we'll see what your forecast shows on December the 3rd at GavsWeatherVids. That's going to be the day that Gav reveals all, won't it? Not literally, though. Not literally. But yes, December 3rd, that'll be the day we release our winter 2023-24 forecast. Mark is saying, Gavin, do you think cold winter will happen again? It's got to over the next 20 years at some point. You will think so, wouldn't you? You will think so. Hello to SB. Alpha SB. Good evening to SB. Westby, we've got James, we've got Paul, and we've got SB with us tonight, the full moderator set. Thank you so much to our lovely, lovely moderators. Unbelievable. TBOS, a season 1 roundup. Not so sure about a mild winter. We shall see, TBOS. We shall see, my friend. Right. Okay, I think that's pretty much everybody's shout out. If I missed anybody in the live chat, then please give me a thumbs up emoji or a waving emoji, some kind of way of getting my attention. I'll give you a shout out because we are going to start screen capturing our 10 to 14 day in around 2 to 3 minutes time. So if you could give us, if you give me a way of getting my attention, then I'll give you a shout out before we start display capture at 70 concurrents with 33 likes on the stream. Could smash the like button and let YouTube know, but enjoy my live stream. It'd be absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. Tunis Cat, well done, Gav. You just hit 17k subscribers. I don't think so. No, I'm a long way short of that. 17k subscribers. If I have, then we've been botted or something, because no, at 16.9k still. So no, we're not far though. We're not far from 17k subscribers. We've got to put on around 60, 55 to 60. I think will get us to 17k. So maybe in a couple of weeks we'll be there. Paul James, Gav reveals all. Oh, not literally, Paul. Not literally. No, it'll be about a couple of weeks, I think. Be around a couple of weeks when we hit 17k. Okay. Hello. Well, I think that's everybody shouted out. So I reckon we're going to start screen capturing for you now. I'm not going to go and put my oven on. James, 16.9k, but yeah, we're at 16.9k, 17k is a little way off. Oh, Jeffers! Hello, Jeffers! Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. I was just thinking about you. Well, I think I'm going to send Jeffers a message because I haven't seen you for ages. Ages. How are you, Jeffers? I hope everything's okay. You've kind of been dropped off the radar a little bit, haven't you, Jeffers? I hope you're all right, my friend. How strange. It was just about 2 hours ago. I was thinking I'm really going to have to send Jeffers a message, and see how he's doing. I hope he's all right. And then you appear on. So maybe you picked up psychic energy. Perhaps you picked up psychic thoughts from Gav, Jeffers. But thank you so much, my friend, for being here. I hope everything's okay with you, my friend. Hope all's good. Right, okay. Oh, so sorry, everybody. Ryan is here as well. Ryan 56. Woo! Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Lee Seaman saying, don't reveal all on a cold day, Gav. No, well, I wouldn't dream of doing that, Lee. Right, well, we're going to start display capturing for you. It's been an epic live stream so far. Thank you so much, everybody. We're at 20 to 7, 6:40 on Wednesday, the 27th of September, 2023. It would have been my mum and dad's 54th wedding anniversary today. It would have been their 54th wedding anniversary today. So, happy anniversary, mum and dad. You know, wherever you are, watching me doing this, and, happy anniversary to both of you. Right, okay, I just wanted to drop that in. Let's bring you our 10 to 14 day event. So I'm going to turn off the webcam, just turn off the display capture as well, the image as well. We'll start display capturing in 3, 2, 1. There we go. We're display capturing on this Wednesday evening. Been absolutely incredible. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Jeffers, yes, for Vice. You picked them up from me, I think, Jeffers, because I was thinking about you less than 2 hours ago. Paul James, happy anniversary to Gav's mum and dad, Mr. and Mrs. Partridge. Yeah, they were married on the 27th of September, 1969. And it was quite a warm day, I think, actually. Quite a nice day, so I was told. Probably not all that far away from what it's been like today, actually. But 69 they got married. And so it would have been their 54th wedding anniversary today. Right, okay, so it's been an epic live stream so far. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope the advertisements haven't been too bad for you. And we're now going to bring you our 10 to 14 day. We would do everything we would do in a regular 10 to 14 day video. The only difference is that we're doing it for you live. So you're all wishing mum and dad a happy anniversary. That's lovely. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. So yes, let's do this then. This is the current radar picture from the weather outlook. So you can see that most of the rain has gone up north. Lots of heavy rain through Scotland and Northern Ireland. Rain much patchier across England and Wales as it pushes eastwards. That was expected, but most of the heavy rain will be in the west because the strongest winds are in the west and the north as well. The strongest winds will be transferring from the Irish Sea into North Wales, Northern England, and up into Scotland, I think, as the evening wears on. As I said, as the low pressure pulls off towards Scandinavia, you might find that the strongest winds then start transferring down the east coast, down the North Sea coast, with some pretty strong gusts through there. So just be aware, those of you on the east coast, about particularly the northeast coast, so talking about Yorkshire, that sort of area, up to Northumberland, and then further north up to east part of Scotland. Just be aware that whilst the winds haven't been too bad there so far, you will probably feel a little bit of Storm Agnes later on into the evening and overnight. And then Agnes should be pretty much gone. Certainly by the morning, things will be turning a lot calmer. Now, in the tropical Atlantic, got two interest areas. We've got Tropical Storm Philippe, giving maximum sustained winds of 50 miles per hour with a minimum set pressure of 998 millibars. Philippe is moving westwards at 9 miles per hour. Clicking on Philippe, we can see this tropical storm will continue for the time being, but into the weekend will go post-tropical, will become a post-tropical depression around Puerto Rico as it gradually weakens and perhaps dies a death. We have also got this red extras here, which is disturbance. We've been keeping an eye on that past couple of days. That is giving that's got a 90% chance, I should say, of cyclone formation in the next 2 days and a 90% chance in the next 7 days. That looks like it's going to be our next tropical storm and or hurricane. And we shall keep updated on that. Of course we will. These are the GFS upper air temperature and precipitation ensembles for the next couple of weeks. So the red line is the 30-year upper air temperature average for London, starting off around to a little bit above average at the moment. And we're going to find things becoming a little bit warmer actually as we go into the opening days of October, then cooling down briefly later on next week before rising back up again as we go through the first week and into the second week of October. All in all, looking generally above average with the upper air temperatures. But precipitation is concerned, well, there are going to be some rainfall spikes coming through, not that many of them, though, to be honest. So for the southeast, it looks like it's going to be relatively dry, actually. More rain probably in the north and the west. Temperature anomalies from the 27th of September to 5th of October, they're coming out a little bit above average, so the warm spell goes on. And precipitation anomalies from the 27th, oops, ow, just banged my hand. From the 27th of September to the 5th of October, a little bit wetter than average for more northern and western regions, but drier than average in the south and in the southeast. The latest wind blow map from earthnullschool.net shows where Storm Agnes currently is. Storm Agnes is currently sitting across Island, and to the south of that we've got these very, very strong winds, of course, always or nearly always to the south and the east of the areas of low pressure that you get the strongest of winds. Agnes will be going in this direction through the rest of the afternoon, well, the rest of the evening and overnight. And as I say, the strongest winds will be pushing in that direction too. So once Agnes is around here, you'll probably find the strongest of winds going down the northeastern coast, I would have thought. That's just something to watch out for later on this evening. Right, we'll start getting to the chart data in a moment. I think we're close to 80 concurrent viewers on the live stream, with nearly 40 likes. So if you could smash the like button and let YouTube know that you enjoy the live stream, that would be epic. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Shoot, oh no, it's showing a little red dot. That's my location, Sue. That's my location on the radar there. Hello to Christian Proto. Good evening, my friend. Always great to see you new names in the live chat. If you could subscribe to our channel, I hope you are. Then thank you so much for doing that. Saying hey all. I haven't missed any long range yet, have I? Don't really do long range on a Wednesday. It's more, you know, it's more 10 to 14 days. We might show one of the CFS runs at the end of the stream. We'll see what time we've got. But long range is more on a Sunday live stream, actually, my friend. Hello to Adam. Hello to Adam Weatherfan. Thank you so much, Adam, for being here. Adam Blunster. And it's saying CT currently at 17.3. Oh, I forgot to show that, didn't I? Oh, gosh. Hang on, everybody. Hang on. Oh, hang on. I forgot to show it. Now, it looks like I might be able to skip the ad there. Ads are going to run shortly for some viewers. Skip ads. Right. Maybe I have got the possibility of being able to skip that. I forgot to show that, didn't I? So, let me just turn up a display capture a sec, and I'll see if I can get that up for you. So I'll put the image up. Right, so central temperature, CT. Actually, no, because Anne's already said what it is, hasn't she? So the CT is 17.3. I'm so sorry about it, but I forgot to show the central temperature. Yeah, so we're at 17.3 with the CT. So, yes, thank you so much, Anne. Oh, Richard, hi to Richard as well. My good friend Richard Shaw is here. Even all just nipped in, just in time. Thank you so much, Rich, for checking in. Just getting interesting. Rich, we're just about to do the 10 to 14 now. So sorry for forgetting to show you the CT, everybody, but Anne has told us we're at 17.3. So I think we might be able to hold on to 17, actually, by the end of the month. We've only got a couple of days to go. I think we're going to get a new September CT record here, actually. Right, okay, so, right, where did we go to? So, that's great. Okay, let's do the chart data then. So, have a look at UK Met Euro run. First of all, 72 and over hover. Right, here we go then. So, this is how the UK Met Euro run is looking for, I am screen catching on. Yeah, this is how the UK Met Euro run is looking for midday on Saturday. Bridge of high pressure building up from south, some low pressure is out in the Atlantic, looking a little bit drier on Saturday. Quite a deep area of low pressure running in from off the Atlantic through the the last part of the weekend and into early next week. And then into next week, actually looking quite unsettled with the middle part of it. Low pressure brings some spells of rain Monday and Tuesday before high pressure starts ridging back in from the Atlantic by the middle of next week, turning drier, but possibly a little bit cooler under that area of high pressure. Icon, again, showing a ridge through the country on Saturday. Low pressure is out in the Atlantic. We go through into Sunday and Monday. Low pressure pushes across the country. That will bring showery bursts with it. And then high pressure will start ridging back in from off the Atlantic when we get through to the middle of next week, turning mostly dry. Another quite deep area of low pressure is waiting in the wings to our westbound. This is how the GFS 12 zone is looking. Once more, with a ridge of high pressure building up to the south. Low pressure is out to the west as we head on into the weekend. Early next week looks rather showery, with that low being quite unsettled conditions. And then high pressure starts ridging up from the south, being mostly dry weather for a couple of days through the middle of the second half of next week for more low pressure heads in from off the Atlantic. That will bring potentially wet windy weather. Look how windy is in from the south again though. So back we go to those southerly winds once more from the first week into the second week of October. All looking rather unsettled, and we turn a bit colder here as we get in towards the 10th, 11th, 12th of October. Start to bring some colder air in from the northwest or the north maybe, and then high pressure ridges in from the Atlantic. So that could be quite a cool ridge actually with that area of high pressure given the brief northerly that we get ahead of it. So that might deliver some quite cold nights there. And by the time we get to the 13th, Friday the 13th of October, as far as we go to with the GFS. Notice the person was asking about high pressure. Can you get high pressure in a westerly frame? This is a good example of it, actually. So, I think how I said, if high pressure builds up from the Azores high and moves into the country. So, yes, you can very much get high pressure within a westerly scenario. Of course, what I was saying is that in the autumn, especially in the winter, with all of this low pressure up to the north, that's why we put in the high pressure under pressure, you know, with the jet stream and that. So how long the high pressure lasts is open to question, but you can very much get high pressure building in from the west in a generally westerly type scenario. Oh, sorry everybody, this is for GEM, and again we're looking at mostly dry weather on Saturday with a ridge of high pressure over to the east country. Low pressure is out into the Atlantic. And then we've got high pressure ridging up from the southwest, bringing a lot of dry weather, with high pressure then gradually slipping away into eastern parts of Europe with lower pressure out in the Atlantic. So this low by day 10, bringing the return of unsettled conditions. Notice again, the wind is coming back in from a southerly or a southwesterly direction. If you have a look at the upper air temperatures, you'll see those southerly southwesterly winds will bring up some quite warm air from the south once again. And then we've got the ECM at WF midnight run. Again, with a ridge of high pressure just to our south and southwest on Saturday. Low pressure's out in the Atlantic. We're heading to the early part of next week, looking a bit showery, and then high pressure builds up from the southwest, turning things mostly dry for the middle part of next week. Back to those southerly southwesterly winds by day 10. Low pressure is just starting to break down the ridge once again. Look at the upper air temperatures with the ECM. This is where our thumbnail has come from today, with the plus 15 Celsius isotherm moving northwards across England and Wales there. So that's really warm air for the 7th of October. That, of course, is day 10. Okay, we're at 90 concurrent viewers now. Big live stream, massive live stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for getting us to 90 concurrent. Please smash that like button and let YouTube know that you're enjoying this live stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Thank you so much. 92 concurrent now. Thank you so much, everybody, for getting us nearly to 100. 94 concurrent now. Okay, looks like we might pop this up to 100 concurrent in a moment. Absolutely massive live stream. Lee Stevens, this is a very friendly community. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my friend. We're GavsWeatherVids community is absolutely amazing. Just say if you're enjoying this live stream and our content on the channel at the moment, please check out our merch store. We've got t-shirts, we've got mugs, we've got hats, we've got stickers, etc. So everybody doing that. If you quote the code CMD0721, you get 15% off your order. You can also give a super thanks on this and all of our videos. You can find the thanks button there, sometimes hid away by 3 little dots or along this bar underneath the videos. You can become a channel member for GavsWeatherVids for £4.99 a month. You will get exclusive perks and content, and you can also give a donation to GavsWeatherVids through PayPal. Of course, you can super chat on the live streams as well. And thank you so much, everybody, for all of the support over all of these years. Thank you so much, all of you, for that. Alright, let's have a look at the precipitation forecast based on the ECM WF run. We're just looking at low pressure dominating the weather at the moment, with Storm Agnes taking most of the rain across central, northern and western regions. That rain will get out of the way overnight tonight, but more showery bursts will push through tomorrow. Heading to Friday and the weekend, things will be turning drier briefly, but we're back to more wet weather, particularly to the north and west again later in the weekend into the early part of next week, looking quite showery. Things going dry through the middle part of next week, back to quite wet conditions though later on in the week, especially again in the north and west, with rain coming in from off and to the south and the east, always looking that little bit drier. We can't show you the options on the table within the ECM ensembles today for day 10, unfortunately. So they haven't updated at the Icelandic Met Office. As soon as they become available, we will show you those clusters. So instead, we'll have a look at the CFS V2 for weeklies. These are bi-bunch of middle bar high times break down into week periods. The first week period will take from the 27th of September to the 3rd of October. This next week, we'll have high pressure just to our south, and low pressure will be away to the north and northwest. We bring up the wind from the southwest. It brings the driest weather into the south and the east, where northern and western regions are more unsettled. Week 2 is going to be the 4th to the 10th of October, with low pressure to the north, higher pressure slipping southwards, so more unsettled that week. That could bring some wet weather even down into more southern parts of the country. Week 3 is also looking quite unsettled. It's the 11th to the 17th of October. Now, who has a birthday on the 17th? Who could it be? With high pressure to the south, low pressure to the north, and winds coming in from off the Atlantic Ocean. And week 4 rounds it all off. It's the 18th, 24th of October, still with high pressure generally to the south and the east, low pressure generally to the north and the west, and again bringing the wind in from that west or southwesterly direction there. October overall with the CFS looks like this. So low pressure is to the north around Greenland, Iceland. High pressure is to the south, winds coming in from off the Atlantic, a little bit like that. So driest weather in the south, wettest weather in the north. The temperature anomaly for week 2 going to be ever so slightly above average, not a particularly big deviation though. And precipitation wise, we look like that, near normal or no signal. Do you want to have a look at one of the CFS runs before we go, everybody? We're at 97 concurrent viewers, 51 likes on the stream. Please smash the like button, everybody, and let YouTube know you're enjoying this live stream. It would be incredible if you could all do that. Absolutely incredible. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. Do you want to have a look at one of the CFS V2 runs before we go, everybody? From Meteociel and Smith. Yes, please. Can't forecast snow. Good old CFS, eh? Good old can't forecast snow. Right, okay. Stephanie, lol, J72. I don't have posh covers, but see what you mean. Oh, right, Jason 7, I'm in chat with one another. TVOS is relentless warmth in the winter. It's mild in the summer. It's cold and wet. And when it's supposed to turn into autumn, the heat stays. We can't get rid of it yet, can we? Can't get rid of it just yet. Right, okay. So Adam wants to see it. I think. Mark and Gavin, just checked 2 weeks on Tuesday to your birthday. And yes, the CFS, it is. Yes, Mark. It will be, I'll be 46. In less than 2 weeks' time. I'm trying to forget it, honestly. Kieran, yes to the CFS, can't forecast slow. Okay, alright, here come the thumbs up. So, we'll do a very quick roll call, shall we? I'm going to have a bag of chips tonight, so I'm going to get the stream back up because I'm going to pop over to the trawler in Daventry and get myself a bag of chips, actually. I'm going to treat myself to some chips from a trawler, so I better get this wrapped up. I'll do a very quick roll call, shall I? Now, all of these people want to have a look at the CFS and Meteociel. Right, okay, I'm okay, putting it in, I forgot to put it in. Right, so Anne Smith wants to see it, Laura wants to see it, SP wants to see it, Darth Vader wants to see it, Jace wants to see it, TUS wants to see it, Michael McLeod wants to see it, James 98 wants to see it, Kieran Bush, Kieran, thank you so much, my friend, wants to see it, Chris A wants to see it, Shoot wants to see it, Laura Johnson wants to see it, Richard, I think, might want to see it, but he's saying anti-climax, it probably will be, Rich, Matthew Orton wants to see it, Lee Stevens wants to see it, Mark Knish wants to see it, Adam wants to see it, TBS wants to see it, Paul James wants to see it, Effie wants to see it, Chris Proto wants to see it, Motsy wants to see it, Suit wants to see it, Peter wants to see it, Lee Stevens wants to see it, Steffi wants to see it, I think, Paul James wants to see it, that's everybody, I think that's everybody. James Baker wants to see it as well. SB, no I don't. No, SB doesn't want to. It's a thumbs down from SB Westby. Graham Doolan wants to see it. Okay, well most of you want to see it, so we'll do that show. J72, 4 years behind me, Gav. You're catching me up. And Richard saying just a number at GavsWeatherVids. That's what we tell ourselves when we get old, isn't it? Back in the Stone Age times, it would be Mammoth for birthday cake alarm. Yeah, age is just a number, isn't it? But it would be better if we could keep the numbers in the 20s, wouldn't it? Be better if you could keep the numbers in the 20s. Tiger Bear Wolf wants to see it. But I have to say, I'm getting worse as I'm getting older. I think I'm doing everything in my 40s, but I should have done when I was in my 20s, like going to Tenerife, going to nightclubs in Tenerife and that. So I'm probably regressing, if anything, as I'm getting older. I'm getting more immature, I think, as I'm getting older, Rich. But as you say, age is just a number, isn't it, my friend? Right, okay, well, why don't we have a quick look then at the CFS V2. Now, what should we look at with this? Which of the rows? We've got 4 to pick. And I have absolutely no idea what any of them are going to show. So we've got Midnight Run, the 6Z, 12Z, and the 18Z. So what should we look at? Shall we look at the 12Z? So look at the 12Z. Again, I've got no idea what this is going to show. But it's completely random, and this is it. So we'll just run through and see what happens. Thank you so much for the major live stream. Nearly at the end now. We'll just have a quick look at this and then we'll get things wrapped up. So we're starting off with Storm Agnes, this area of low pressure just here. Then we're going to find us going into a westerly flow as we go through early October, with low pressure continuing to come in from off the Atlantic, rather unsettled. The first half of October, maybe a little bit stormy as we head towards the middle part of the month. Another significant area of low pressure there, around 16th, 17th of October, keeping things pretty flat and westerly as we head on into the second half of the month. Now, towards the end of October, low pressure moves away to our east and ridge builds to the northwest. This brings cold air in from the north, so we get a cold snap into the last week of October there. this CFS run. Doesn't look like it's going to last for long. We're back under westerly conditions by the end above, and an area of high pressure that might deliver some frost and fog and whatnot through the first week of November. Looking anticyclone, so probably quite chilly. Could be frost and fog, could be a little bit of gruesome twosome, a little bit of H&M going on. Heading into a second week of November. Again, we've got high pressure trying to get going over Scandinavia, so quite ridgy into the first half of November, and that could deliver some quite chilly conditions, of course. Middle of the month, we find the high pressure slipping southwards, low pressure is running into the north. Now looking milder there into the middle and second half of November, then unsettled and rather stormy. Now it's turning colder here as we come to the end of November. Higher pressure is building out to the northwest, low pressure into the south, winter coming in from the east. That could be our first proper cold snap of the season. We do get that little cold snap that I talked about at the end of October, but you know, that will just cool things down. This is a proper cold snap here at the end of November, perhaps quite wintry with those easterly winds. Now, the high pressure sitting around the country into the beginning of December. That will bring quite a bit of cold, frosty weather. We've got an easterly going on as well. So maybe just a few snow flurries in the south, and then lower pressure coming in from off the Atlantic. That's coming up against that high, and he's struggling a little bit. So all looking rather cold here, actually, as we go into the first half of December. Proper old battle taking place mid-month between high pressure in Scandinavia, low pressure out in the Atlantic. So could be rather wintry there as we get to the middle of December. Let's run up towards Christmas. Oh, well, we're getting towards Christmas, high pressure gone south. It's looking rather interesting through the early to middle part of December. We're going milder up to Christmas. Still a lot of high pressure though, so mainly dry. Could be frost and fog with that, but not a classically cold Christmas. That's Christmas Eve. Anticyclonic, Christmas Day, anticyclonic too. I say that might deliver frost and fog, so maybe a seasonably feeling Christmas with that, but not a classic. By the way, Christmas sneaky peekies, everyone. Christmas sneaky peekies will be starting. I think we might do the first one a week today, actually. I think we'll do a sneaky peekies every Wednesday. How does that sound? Before we commence the Christmas countdown for real on the 1st of November. So I think Christmas sneaky peekies, watch out for them. They'll be appearing very, very soon now. And that's going to be a lot of fun. Remember last year when we had a sneaky peeky gift with the science guy? Billy Nye, the science guy. We had some fun with that, didn't we, Rich? Had a few laughs with that. Bill Nye was having a sneaky peek. Anyway, sneaky peekies for Christmas will be starting very, very soon, everybody, so watch out for them. Right, back to business. High pressure pulls away from us into early January. We get a cold snap from the north. Now it's setting up a westerly, going stormy and quite cold here through the first week of January. Low pressure diving southwards and eastwards. Then high pressure building over Scandinavia. So actually that's quite cold there from the first week into the second week of January. That high pressure is trying to block off the Atlantic. So yes, we've got a colder snap here through the early to middle part of January. Into stormy weather then, into the second half of the month. Now look at this. The Atlantic starts putting down its foot on the accelerator, and off we go into a very stormy spell of weather. No, this is an onslaught. First half of January, there's some colder. Into the second half of January, it's stormy and mild. Into February, Atlantic areas of low pressure, you know, they are still in the ascendancy, not as stormy as the second half of January, looking a little bit cooler here maybe, with projection going on to northwest-southeast alignment. I have to say it's not a classic cold stereo though, and then we're back into those westerly winds again, into February, all looking very Atlantic driven. Few cold snaps coming and going. And then towards the end of February, high pressure gets back to Scandinavia, and we go back into more of an easterly again, later on in the month. So late February starts to turn colder. And that's how you finish up. So by then, you know, quite cold as we get to the end of February into March with high pressure trying to block off the Atlantic. So there's a few cold snaps there, some interest coming and going, but to be honest, not great. Not great with that one. Richard, right, I'm on it now. Get a GIF, lol. Oh, right, Rich. Okay, my friend, you're on just sneaky peeky GIF. Well, we had a good laugh with that, didn't we? Last year, the science guy having a sneaky peeky. But yes, sneaky peeky. Someone was saying sneaky peeky. Oh, Jay, sneaky peeky with eyes. Yes, Christmas sneaky peekies. Christmas sneaky peekies next. Starting next week, probably. Oh, thank you so much to JL for becoming a GavsWeatherVids channel member. Thank you so much, my friend. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Right, we'll end it there, I think. Been an epic live stream. Let's just turn off the display capture. We'll put the image back up. Webcam can come back up as well. Thank you so much, everybody. Absolutely epic live stream. Thank you so much. We're at 62 likes on stream with 86 concurrent viewers. You could smash the like button, let YouTube know. That would be amazing. Let YouTube know that you enjoyed live stream, I should say. That would be unbelievable. Thank you so much. Right, okay. Let's take a few more from the live chat. Make sure I've not missed anything. Don't think I have. Don't think I did. Alright, buddy. Christian Proto, you're as old as the woman you feel, lol. Well, I don't know how old that would make me, because it's been a lot of years, Christian. Been a lot of years, my friend. I'm so sorry, everybody. Right, okay. I think I've, you've all had a great time on live stream anyway. I think I shouted you all out on this stream. So if I've missed anybody, I'm so sorry for doing that. But I think most of you have had a shout out on the live stream. Laura Johnson, ooh, can't beat a sneaky peeky. Look forward to it. Yeah, Christmas sneaky peekies are coming very soon now. Won't be long. Christian Proto, fantastic as well. Thank you so much, my friend. Lovely to see you on the live stream tonight. Make sure you sub to my channel. Thank you so much. Matthew Orchard, what do they say in the chippy at the end of the week? Thank God it's Friday. Chris A is checking out, I think. So, good night to Chris. Thank you so much. Richard, have a wonderful night, everyone. And watch out for Sneaky Peeky gift coming soon. I can't wait to see it, Rich. After last year's, we've got a lot to live up to, though, with it. I know you're going to come up with something funny again. I bet you come up with something funny. Thank you so much, my friend. Right, okay, everybody, we're at the end of the stream now. So, just tell what's happening over the next few days. So, tomorrow, we're going to have... Oh, thanks so to our lovely moderators on the stream as well. Thank you to SB, to Paul, and also to James for moderating. Thank you so much to the Spanners for being here. Richard, you're battering me with B's fish jokes. We had chicken jokes on the last one. Rich, it's fish tonight, and there's chicken on the last one. I'm not having fish, actually. I might have a battered sausage, though. So Lee and Paul, Gav's gonna have a battered sausage with his chips, maybe, from a trawler. I better get my string stopped before they start coming up with battered sausage jokes, haven't I? Right, no, I'll just say what's coming up tomorrow. Going to start off at 6 a.m. UK weather forecast. We're going to have the European Outlook tomorrow as well, actually, by the way. And there's going to be a 10 to 14 day as well. There's no live stream on Friday night. No Friday live stream this week because I'm going to be at the cinema on Friday evening in Northampton, and I'm gonna be watching The Exorcist. So that's gonna be an experience to watch that with an audience. Laura Johnson, don't tell them that at GavsWeatherVids. No, that's why I've not mentioned it till right at the very end. Laura, right at the very end. Paul, nudge, wink, Gavin. Yeah, right. Richard, giddy giblets. Yes, so no stream on Friday night this week because I'm watching The Exorcist. So I'm going to be, it's going to be an experience. It'll be an experience. Let's put it that way. Watching that with an audience, a young audience. Goodness gracious me. And then, so into the weekend, got all regular stuff. We've got the 5th winter update coming up for you on Sunday morning. And that'll be epic. And of course, the next live stream will therefore be at 6 PM on Sunday. So we'll be discussing the epic 5th winter update. I'll be showing you long range and doing 10 to 40 day, all of the usual stuff on that live stream too. Don't forget that the 5th winter update will begin. The first thing you will see after my intro will be Richard's swingometer. So for the first time this season, the swingo will be back at the beginning of the 5th winter update. After 4 updates, you will find, 4 updates out of season 1 round, you will find you'll find out how the swingometer is looking. Will the updates have favoured up to this point a colder winter? Will they have favoured a milder winter? It will all be revealed at the beginning of the 5th winter update with the swingo for the very, very first time in this season of updates. So I can't wait to bring the 5th winter update on Sunday, and then, as I say, we will be live streaming at 6 PM on Sunday evening. We'll be taking questions about the winter update. We'll be doing 10 to 14 day. We'll be showing you long range as well. It'll be epic. And that's all to come. You enjoy the rest of your Wednesday evening. I'm going to take myself off to the trawler now and get myself some chips. And, I'm looking forward to munching on those. And before there's too many more battered sausage jokes, I reckon we'd better get it wrapped up. So thank you so much, everybody, for a wonderful live stream. It's been great. It's been epic. And I will see you again on the next one on Sunday. But for this live stream, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.